In this video, we'll quickly go over the likely and somewhat likely symptoms to each of these causes of pain. And then we'll post in a link below a video to where you can find temporary relief for each type of pain. It's important to listen to this video in its entirety because each cause of pain has symptoms that mimic some of the other causes of pain. And therefore, you need to find a cluster of symptoms that relate to you and your pain. We'll start with a dying nerve. Your tooth has a nerve running down the center of it. If that nerve becomes sick, you're likely to experience one or more of the following symptoms: pain to hot, pain to cold, a radiating pain on the side of your face, and a sharp pain when biting down. You might also experience some of these other somewhat likely symptoms. An abscess or dead tooth is likely to exhibit at least one of the following symptoms: throbbing on the side of the face, swelling on the side of the face, pain that radiates up the side of the face, also pain before or after chewing. You might also even see a little pimple on the side of your gums. Also, you can experience any one of the following somewhat likely symptoms. The symptoms of a cracked tooth vary widely depending on how deep the crack is. However, you are very likely to have a sharp or zinging pain when you bite down that can be localized to a certain area. Also, you might have radiating pain, throbbing, or even a loose tooth. Also, the somewhat likely symptoms. Your teeth have little ligaments that hold them into place. If those ligaments become inflamed, like they do for some people that grind their teeth, you're likely to experience one of the following symptoms: throbbing in your teeth, headaches, pain that you can't just really localize where it's at in your mouth, pain after eating, or pain in your teeth when you wake up in the morning. Also, the somewhat likely symptoms. If those teeth ligaments become infected, like in gum disease, you're likely to experience one of the following symptoms: throbbing in all your teeth, pain upon biting or chewing, pain when you floss your teeth, and then also swollen gums. Also, the somewhat likely symptoms. Irritated tooth ligaments, like when you get a popcorn husk stuck in your teeth, exhibit the following likely symptoms: pain to flossing, pain chewing just in that localized area, throbbing from a localized little area, and then also pain after eating a meal. A small to medium-sized cavity most of the time won't give you any pain at all, but if it does, it's normally a pain to sweets or also possibly cold. Sensitive teeth are what happen when the underlying levels of your teeth become exposed, like when you have gum recession or after the dentist drills on your teeth. The likely symptoms are pain to cold in a specific area, and also pain when you touch on random spots of your tooth. Also, pain when you brush your teeth. TMJ or TMD is the disorder of this joint right here, and the symptoms vary widely. But you would be most likely to have one of the following symptoms: headaches, pain that radiates on one side of the face, or pain when chewing on one side of the face. Also, many other somewhat likely symptoms. Wisdom teeth pain can mimic any of the other causes I already explained. However, it's also very likely to have pain when biting and chewing in the very back corners of your mouth. An oral fungal infection has one very common symptom, and that's burning on your tongue or in your entire mouth. Oral lesions are very serious, and there are many different types and thus very many different symptoms. You should get in to see your dentist, especially if it doesn't go away after 14 days. Oral lesions will normally burn right in that localized area. I hope you were able to match a cluster of your symptoms to one of the causes of pain. If you did, now you can watch one of my videos on how to find temporary relief for that cause of pain. Also, in the description below, I'm going to include a link to a diagram that's an overview of this video. Well, I hope you got something out of this. Like, comment, and subscribe.